Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Brawlhalla. Over the last Brawlhalla video, I have shown what General Grievous in Brawlhalla. If you guys haven't seen over that live video, maybe go check that Brawlhalla video before this one. But today, I am doing is another talk about. Now you guys probably wondering, what you talking about now? Well, pretty much is, if everyone doesn't remember from over last year of 2024, where I believe it was like 4 or 5 months ago, where I talking about what are the best characters in Star Wars, and pretty much talking about like the Star Wars crossover. I decided to pretty much talk about who are my favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. And let me remind you, we have is like what, 10? I think we have 10, correct? Yeah, we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have is 10 crossovers. Let me remind you again, 10 crossovers in the same crossover like area, which is crazy. And that counts for General Grievous because he's been here for like almost like a week. And like it's crazy that we really have is another Star Wars. Oh my God, let me calm down. Literally another Star Wars character that mostly I wasn't expecting, but it's actually being here, so which is great. So I pretty much decided I want to talk about that and pretty much give him like a number of like 4, but not like number 1 to number 4. So which is great. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right to this. So we're gonna start off with pretty much number 1, and believe me, I think you guys already know who number 1 is gonna be. Is it gonna be Darth Maul or gonna be Darth Vader? No, it's actually Darth Vader. And why is Darth Vader being number 1? Because most of all, Darth Vader has been one of my favorite villains of Star Wars of all time, and literally he is. And the reason is, the iconic fight, if everyone does know, is literally one of the most iconic fight of all time, literally in Star Wars, is Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader. And I cannot tell you, literally, like the whole entire scene, they said, like saying you're not my father, and then he said like, no, I am your father. Then Luke Skywalker just starts like just basically just starts saying no, just all that stuff. And believe me all, Darth Vader is one of the most iconic villains of all time, by the way. He literally is. And I don't know if he ever showed his face, actually. I think he has, if I remember. I'm not entirely sure because it's been so long since I've watched Star Wars. And believe it or not, we don't even have literally Luke Skywalker in this game. Like, Luke Skywalker not being Brawlhalla is kind of crazy. So I hope they add him again. I hope they add him pretty much in Brawlhalla soon enough. Because I would love to see that. Because we literally have his 10 crossovers for Star Wars, which is crazy. So Darth Vader is being number 1 for my talking about who is my favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. So let's see, who's the next one I want to put in? I think I might want to put Darth Maul. Yeah, I want to put Darth Maul. I know this video is gonna be a little bit of struggle for me. So if y'all want to know why Darth Maul being for number 2nd, well, let me remind you, Darth Maul is one of my favorite villains of all time. Even though I'm not entirely sure if he gets enough screen time, but he's one of the most like evilest characters I ever seen. And why he's pretty much like evil? Well, first of all, this character he's literally the most pure evil character, probably more pure evil than Darth Vader. And pretty much this, he has like literally one lightsaber with literally 2 at the end, by the way. One light up and 1 at the end, which is crazy because you never seen any character that has that. And it was crazy. I think he has mostly like 4 as well, which is pretty much insane. And I'll tell you what, Darth Maul has been one of my favorite Star Wars villains of all time as well. Probably being like 2nd, by the way, because I know there's a lot of Star Wars villains in that show, by the way. And sorry, in a lot of Star Wars series, especially in movies as well. So it is kind of crazy, pretty much like putting him in 2nd, because he's like one of the most villains to ever like pretty much think about, by the way. And I love Darth Maul, I really do. So put him in 2nd of talking about who are my favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. So which is great. Alright, next one is for being the 3rd one is the Mandalorian. Now, here's the thing. I love Mandalorian, especially like Guru. Like, pretty much the series itself was pretty much one of the most longest series I ever watched, by the way. And I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 42 minutes or 55 minutes. It was like very long. It was like a very long series, by the way. And I haven't even finished watching it, by the way, because I know the show have ended. And I think they made like, what, 3 seasons of it, by the way? So which is crazy. And believe me, I love The Mandalorian. I love Guru. And I mostly love Garo too. He's like such a cute baby, just a cute little baby, by the way, that looks like you know who. And I just love seeing Mandalorian and Primus like in literally in Brawlhalla. And what's crazy is that most of all, I didn't expect Mandalorian was gonna be in like literally in this at all. Cause I thought it was gonna be like Luke Skywalker. I thought it was gonna be maybe like Han Solo or Chewbacca. And pretty much we do have Han Solo and Chewbacca. But still, seeing him in this game, by the way, and seeing how much he did for the show, by the way, which is pretty much great. Like, he's probably one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Probably maybe like number 2 or 1. So, which is interesting. So, he is being one of my favorites of talking about who are my favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. Now, for the last one, I know this one's going to be kind of a very interesting one. Because I had to really, a little bit think about this since I'm talking about this now. Like, would it be like Han Solo, or would it be like Chewbacca, or pretty much General Grievous? But you know what? I know this character just got added, and I know he just got added just last week now. But I might have to give it to General Grievous. I know this character just got added in Brawlhalla, but why General Grievous? Now, I don't really remember much of what General Grievous did in pretty much in in Star Wars, but he's like one of the most like iconic villains pretty much in the show as well, by the way. I mean, this character literally has 4 arms. Even though in the game he only has 2, but this character literally has 4 arms, which is like kind of crazy. And if y'all have seen the video I made from over like literally just last week, at least like a couple of days ago, I pretty much playing as General Grievous, you already know. And I'll tell you what, this character itself is reason why that he probably maybe takes like the number 4 spot. Not saying he's probably like low or anything like that, but one of the most iconic like scenes of all time in Star Wars, and everyone, I literally just talked about this late just last week. I'm talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to like General Grievous and saying, "Hello there." I tell you what, it's so iconic to pretty much like see that, by the way, and pretty much seeing like that scene is just so funny. It's like seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi just saying hello there to pretty much to like General Grievous. It's just really iconic to me, by the way. And I can tell you what, I don't know if he ever gonna come back, because even though I know he pretty much did die in pretty much the show, if I remember, sorry, died in Star Wars. But if he does ever come back, I would love to see him come back, by the way. So General Grievous, you being my number 4 favorite, on my number 4 place, I'll talk about who are my favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. But yeah, so which ones y'all kind of agree with me for this one, by the way? Is it Darth Vader? Is it Darth Maul? Is it the Mandalorian? Or General Grievous? Let me know kind of which one's y'all favorite Star Wars characters in Brawlhalla. But yeah, but what everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoyed, sure, I know what to do. I know this one pretty much was a struggle to do, by the way. I know it was kind of a little bit of a struggle to pretty much talk about this, because most of all, I pretty much did like a little bit much of like talk about, by the way. But you know, over around Tuesday, there will be a new series for Brawlhalla. And believe me, you guys are probably already know what it's going to be. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.